Guys, we just got some bombshell Star Wars announcements straight from D23, and that's why today we're talking about 8 Star Wars Funko Pops that you need to buy now before they get more expensive. Here we go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we have a huge Star Wars video as we are going to be talking about 8 Star Wars Funko Pops that you guys need to buy now before they get more expensive. D23 took place this past weekend, and man, we got some crazy Star Wars announcements, including 3 brand new trailers for the animated series Tales of the Jedi, the brand new Andor series over on Disney Plus, which will be premiering its first 3 episodes on September 21st. And we also got the trailer for the show that everybody is hyped about. We finally got the Mandalorian Season 3 trailer. And man, I think I've watched this one over 50 times already. I am so hyped for the Mandalorian, guys. But we got so much good stuff to talk about, so grab some popcorn, take a seat, and here we go. So guys, the first pop that I think you guys should go out and grab for your Star Wars collection, if you're a diehard fan like myself, is Ezra Bridger from the Rebels line. And most of you guys probably know this is Ezra's only Funko Pop, and this is just only going to get more expensive from here on out, especially considering the fact that they just announced the official actor for Ezra in the upcoming Ahsoka series. It will be played by Amon Asfandi, and he is going to be right alongside a star-studded cast, right alongside Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka, of course. He's also going to be alongside Natasha Bordizzo as Sabine Wren, and we also just found out that Hayden Christensen is coming back as Anakin Skywalker in this series, which is just lining up this show to be another bombshell staple of the current Star Wars universe. Right now, Ezra is pretty pricey. He is at the top of today's price spectrum. Every pop that we're going to be talking about today is $100 or less. Ezra right now is currently coming in at $90 according to PPG. But guys, if you have ever wanted Ezra for your collection, now is the time. You cannot wait any longer, because as we get closer to the Ahsoka series, as we get teaser trailers and more announcements and leaks, and then the official trailer, and then we start to get a release date for the show, this pop, I'm telling you guys right now, is going to be $200, $250. I could even seeing it break the $300 boundary, just because I don't think Funko is going to be making an Ezra pop anytime soon. So if you want to get Ezra in your collection, this is your only option. And naturally, up next, the character that we're going to be talking about is Ahsoka, and everyone needs to have an Ahsoka Tano Funko Pop in their collection, especially with the series that is going to be coming up that we just mentioned. And there is one pop that I think a lot of people are still sleeping on ever since it got restocked, and this one at one point was going for well over $100, and I think this pop does have the potential to go back over that $100 price point yet again in the very near future, and that is the Hot Topic exclusive Ahsoka from the Rebels line. I think that this is the best Ahsoka pop that money can buy, and this one is currently going for only $46. This used to be a grail. That's why I have her in the hard stack, and I'm keeping her in the hard stack because I truly believe that she will be trending for well over $100 in the very near future. I could not be more hyped for this series now that we know who Ezra's going to be. I mean, there's just so many other awesome characters who are likely to be appearing in this show. I love Rosario Dawson's portrayal of Ahsoka, and guys, I just think a lot of people are sleeping on this pop ever since it got restocked. I don't see it getting restocked again. I think that's a very unlikely possibility. But I mean, for $46, you absolutely cannot beat that for just the sheer beauty that this pop brings to any Star Wars collection. And guys, coming in at number 3, we already talked about Ezra, we talked about Ahsoka. Well, now we got to talk about Sabine Wren. Sabine is a beloved character. She was in the Rebel show, part of the infamous Ghost crew, and now she is officially coming into live action form for the very first time. Like I mentioned, she is going to be portrayed by Natasha Bordizzo, and she does have several pops. Unlike Ezra, you do have a few more options with Sabine. However, I have a feeling that a lot of her pops are going to be trending upward in value very soon, and there is one that I really think you guys should go out and get because it is a little bit different than the other ones, and that is the unmasked version of Sabine Wren from the Rebels line. I absolutely love this one because you get to see her really cool blue and teal hair, which I really hope they do a good job of portraying in the Ahsoka series. I would love to see her with her traditional hairstyle here. This one is from the Rebels line and it is currently trending for only $55. I could easily see this one going well over $100. There's a couple other Sabine pops. We do have a masked version of this exact pop. It's the same thing, just with her helmet on. And then they actually did come out with a newer Sabine Wren pop, which was part of the Power of the Galaxy line over on Amazon. That one is a great one as well, but this is the only one where you actually get to see her face and of course her colored hair, which is a very unique trait of hers in the Star Wars universe. I'm very excited to see her portrayal on the live action screen for the very first time, and I really think that you guys need to grab this pop for your collection if you do not have Sabine in your collection already. So next up, guys, we're going to be talking about The Mandalorian, and we are going to be breaking down The Mandalorian Season 3 trailer a little bit. Now, if you guys haven't seen the trailer, I highly suggest you go out and watch it after watching this video. We're not going to do any major spoilers or anything, but I am going to highlight some key points from the trailer. And the first pop that we're going to be talking about that I really think you guys need to go out and grab is The Mandalorian with the child in the jetpack mode. I absolutely love this pop. This pop is going for, strangely, a very insignificant amount of money right now. You can basically get this one for retail, and I just think this is a beautiful pop, an awesome mold, and they really did a fantastic job on this one. Now, the reason that I think you guys should go out and get this one is because once you watch the trailer, or if you've already seen the trailer, it is very evident that Din Djarin is going to be reunited once again with the child. And there are several scenes throughout the entirety of the trailer where you can see them together. The armorer is giving a nice monologue and a voiceover talking about how the Mandalorian and the child are now a clan of 2. And I really think in The Mandalorian Season 3, we are going to see Din Djarin and Grogu's bond get much tighter. So that's why I really think you guys need to go out and grab a pop where you actually get both of them in one figure. And I personally think this is the best option to do so. I love this one, and you really can't beat 15 bucks, and I could definitely see this one gaining more value in the long run. I don't see this one being any sort of major grail or anything like the other ones we talked about. However, I just love this one because it is a beautiful pop, definitely out of box worthy. It looks great on any Star Wars shelf, and not only do you get the Mandalorian, but of course you get the child, both in one figure, and it doesn't get any better than that. Now continuing on with The Mandalorian, guys, there's going to be a wide variety of incredible characters that we're going to be seeing in The Mandalorian Season 3, and I think it might have the potential to top the level of hype that we had for Season 2. And Season 2, as most of you guys know, was pretty flippin' awesome. So the next pop that I really think you guys should go out and grab is Bo-Katan. And not just any Bo-Katan, I think you guys need to go out and grab the unmasked Bo-Katan Chase. Now this pop is really cool. I really like it. And for a chase, it's really not going for that much. It's currently trending for $25, which is just not that much money for a chase pop. And once again, when you guys go check out the trailer, it is very evident that Bo-Katan is pissed. She was not able to get her hands on the Darksaber, and she went from almost becoming an ally and befriending Din Djarin to now it looks like she could be going up against them and possibly being an adversary or a sheer opponent. I think this is a great pop to go out and grab. She is highlighted several times throughout the Season 3 trailer, and I think she's going to have a lot of screen time during the season. So I think this is a great one to grab. There is a few other Bo-Kattans, but if you don't have one in your collection yet, I think this is the best one to get because I could definitely see this one going up to $50 or $60 by the time Season 3 drops. So the next pop that I'm going to be recommending you guys go out and buy for your collection is what I'm considering my wild card pop of today's list, because I think this one could be a huge sleeper that not many people are thinking about or realizing has the potential to go up in value. And this one is the Super Commando Mandalorian, which was exclusive to the Funko Shop. Now this one dropped in 2020, and I remember when this one dropped on the Funko Shop, there was a pretty significant amount of hype for this pop. Now, I think the reason for it was because Mandalorian Season 1 had come out not too long beforehand, and overall, it's just a very cool pop. Now, the reason that I think this one is going to be going upward in value is because during the Season 3 Mandalorian trailer, there are several other Mandalorians all over the trailer. There's some jumping out of some sort of ship, and then there's a couple more that Din Djarin is walking around for a quick second. They all have different colored helmets and everything, and I think this is going to lead a lot of collectors, including myself, to want to almost army build Mandalorians. So with there not being many other unnamed Mandalorian Funko Pops yet, I think a lot of people are going to go out and try to grab this pop for their collection. So I could actually see this one going up to $70 or even $80 or $90, just because outside of the Mandalorian, the Armorer, Paz Vizsla, the Covert Mandalorian, there's just not that many Mandalorian pops that aren't Din Djarin or major characters. So with this one kind of being more of a generic one, and it is really cool. It's a great mold. I love the color scheme and everything. I think this one is definitely going to be a sleeper pop. So go out and grab it. I don't think you'll be disappointed, and I'm very excited to see if Funko is going to be coming out with any of these other Mandalorian characters that we've seen during the Season 3 trailer. So the next pop that we're going to be discussing, guys, is another one that I think a lot of people aren't thinking about at the moment because there's just so much hype surrounding some other Star Wars projects. But I'm actually very excited for the Tales of the Jedi animated show that's going to be coming out at the end of this year. We actually did get a trailer for the Tales of the Jedi, and there's a lot of familiar faces in the show, including Mace Windu, Captain Rex, Ahsoka, and the one that I think everybody should be paying attention to, Count Dooku. Now, Count Dooku has one Funko Pop. It was a Smuggler's Bounty exclusive from 2017. This is his only Funko Pop. It does feature him in a nice action pose. It does have his signature red lightsaber with the curved handle that he likes to wield. But in this show, we're actually going to be seeing his origin story and seeing how he made his transition from the light side to the dark side. That's right, Count Dooku, the Sith Lord, at one point was a Jedi. He was trained by Master Yoda, and he turned against the Jedi Order and then eventually became the Count Dooku that most people know from Episode 2. Now, this pop is currently going for $65, but due to this show, I think a lot of people are going to see a very different side of Count Dooku. He may have a character arc that a lot of people might be able to sympathize with and just fall in love with this character in a way that we just weren't really able to do with the live action version of Count Dooku, since he was already so much older in age, he was set in his ways, and he was clearly part of the dark side. So I think this is a great pop to grab, especially if Funko comes out with a younger version of him, a Jedi version of him. I would love to see a wave of pops from the Tales of Jedi show. I think that would be killer. But I think if that does happen, a lot of people are going to want this Count Dooku pop to complete their collection. So this one's coming in at $65. easily see it having the potential to go up to 75 or 80. So if you guys are excited or hyped for this show like I am, I would go out and grab this one just to be on the safe side. And guys, the final recommendation for today's video comes with a pop that's actually one that I've recommended before, but I have a very important reason why I am recommending it yet again. And I'm going to break it all down for you guys. On top of Tales of the Jedi, Andor, The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, all the announcements that we got for those shows, we also got another announcement that a lot of Star Wars fans are not thrilled about, and that is that The Bad Batch Season 2 will be unfortunately delayed until 2023. We won't have to wait too long into 2023 to see the show, as it will be premiering its first episode as of now on January 4th. Now, I love Season 1. I can't wait for Season 2. I think it's going to bring another level of excitement to just the Clone Wars and all the aftermath that the Bad Batch brought with Season 1. And I really think you guys need to go out and grab the Bad Batch 5-pack, which is a GameStop exclusive. Now, right off the bat, yes, this is a bigger pop. It is going to take up more room on your shelf. However, you do get all 5 members of the Bad Batch. So instead of going out and grabbing all 5 of their individual pops, if you do get the 4-pack, it will take up less space than getting all 5 of the pops. The other major reason that I think you guys should go out and grab this pop in particular is because a lot of GameStops have been putting these on sale, and in some instances I've been seeing people post pics that their local GameStop has been putting these up to 50% off. So right now, this is trending for only $34, and if you can get this thing for 50% off, I mean, that is a no-brainer for 5 amazing pops, all part of the same team. The other reason that I think that you guys should go out and grab this pop is because from the Bad Batch Season 2 trailer that we've already gotten, it is apparent that the members of the Bad Batch, aka Clone Force 99, are going to be getting new outfits. So they're not going to be sporting the original armor that they wore in Season 1. Now, I don't know if Funko is going to make another 5-pack of the Bad Batch. I would not think so. I think that they're going to make newer versions of those characters in pop form, in individual pop form. So I think this 5-pack is really cool. It's really unique. And it showcases their original armor. And I know as a collector, when they do come out with newer Funko Pops, I'm going to want the new ones, and I'm also going to want the old ones. So I could easily see this 5-pack going up to $50. It retails for $30. If you can get it for 50% off, I mean, that is a win. Also, if you sign up for the GameStop Rewards program, they do give you a $5 gift certificate every single month. So at the very least, if you sign up for their free program, you can get $5 off, which is freaking fantastic. So definitely take advantage of that. I love this pop, and let me know, guys, which Star Wars show are you most excited about? There is so much happening in the Star Wars universe, and I'm very thankful that we got this inside scoop all from D23 this past weekend. Guys, since it is Monday, we're going to bring you guys some Monday motivation like we do every single week. And today's Monday motivation is start stashing away a little bit of cash, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. Looking ahead into 2023 and 2024, I think they're going to be coming out with a lot of collectibles. Not just Funko, but I think Hasbro is going to be throwing stuff at us. You know, Lego is going to be throwing stuff at us with all these shows and all these, everything coming out in the content world. There's definitely going to be merchandise and collectibles that everybody's going to be going after. So do yourself a favor, whether it's $5 a week, $5 a month, or $100 a month, start putting some money aside so that when this stuff does start to drop in the next 6 to 12 months, you don't have to worry about taking money out of your current budget. You can go into this nice little Star Wars savings fund, which I do have one of my own, by the way. I have a nice little Star Wars savings fund that I use for whatever I may need for my Star Wars collection. I think you guys will definitely pat yourselves on the back when it comes to that time when they start dropping all that stuff, and you will definitely thank yourselves. We're all about budgeting and making our dollars go the furthest, and I always want you guys to get the best deal on stuff without having to shell out more money than you have to. So that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below on my list today. Do you have any of these Star Wars Pops in your collection? Are any of these on your want list? and let me know if there's any other pops that I should have included on today's list. Also, guys, because it is Monday, we will be back live on the Whatnot app tonight at 7 p.m. Joanna will be running the show. It will be her first auction. I will, of course, be around supporting her in the background, but if you guys want to come out to a very unique show at 7 p.m., definitely do so. If you're not doing anything, Joanna will be running everything, and I'm very excited for her. She's put together a nice lineup for you guys tonight. If you want to take advantage of our unique discount code, you can get $15 off your very first purchase when you download the app. The link to download that is in the description below, and I say it's unique because we are one of the few people that actually have a link that gets you $15 off. Most people only have the link that gets you $10 off, but we have that extra $5 bonus, and we will be explaining in the very near future as to why we have that extra $5 bonus. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. May the Force be with you, and as always, don't stop shooting until you score.